Friedrich Nietzsche once wrote, "There are no facts, only interpretations." If we take it at face value, it challenges the foundation of how we understand reality itself. It suggests that truth isn't absolute, that everything we know, believe, or remember is just one perspective, not a universal fact. So the question is, how do I know anything I've heard, learned, or believed is actually true? We all view life through a different lens. Two people can witness the same car accident. One swears the blue car ran the red light. Another is convinced it was the red car. So who's right? Maybe they both are. Or maybe neither of them is. Each of us brings our past, our emotions, our beliefs, our interpretations to every experience. And if everyone sees things differently, can we ever know what really happened? This leads us to a deeper, more uncomfortable question. If I haven't personally experienced something, how can I know it exists? Sure, I've never been to the moon, but I believe it's real. Why? Because I trust the information I've been given, the photos, the footage, the scientists. But even then, how can I know for certain? Think about it like this. Just because a dog can't understand math doesn't mean math isn't real. It just means that dog's brain isn't capable of grasping such an abstract concept. So what if our human brains are just as limited? What if there are things far beyond our perception? Realities, dimensions, truths we simply can't comprehend. We often look to experts, scientists, historians, doctors for answers. Their research and data give us insight into things we can't figure out on our own. But here's the catch. Experts can be wrong. Throughout history, we've believed things that later turned out to be completely false. We thought the Earth was the center of the universe. We believed getting cold would give you a cold. We used mercury and bloodletting as medicine. So, what are we believing today that will seem absurd 50 years from now? Maybe future generations will laugh at us for staring at screens under fluorescent lights for hours a day. What if what feels normal now is slowly hurting us, and we just don't know it yet? Even when we experience something firsthand, can we trust it? Our senses deceive us all the time. We smell flowers, but it's just someone's perfume. We wave at a friend, only to realize it's a stranger. So if we can't fully rely on our experiences and we can't fully trust what others tell us, where does that leave us? We can spiral into existential dread, questioning everything. What is real? Who can I trust? How do I know anything at all? This kind of thinking, while intellectually stimulating, can become emotionally paralyzing. It can lead to nihilism, depression, and a loss of meaning. But maybe we don't need absolute certainty to live a meaningful life. Maybe the answer is faith, not blind faith, but functional faith. At some point, we choose to trust, not because we have irrefutable proof, but because we must move forward. We rely on the best tools we have, science, case studies, logic, intuition, and we leave room for error. We remain curious, but we don't let the search for certainty consume us. Because detachment is not that you own nothing, it's that nothing owns you. Life is flow, and truth is too. When we cling to a belief, we become rigid, afraid of being wrong, afraid of change. But when we become like a river, fluid, adaptable, ever-evolving, we stay in motion. New information doesn't destroy us, it refines us. We must learn to let go of needing the answer, and instead embrace the process of discovering better questions. Perhaps the foundation of society is trust through reciprocity. I share my apples, you share your oranges. I trust you're not trying to poison me. You trust the same of me, and together we survive. The same goes for knowledge and truth. If I never trust anyone else's experience, how can I expect them to trust mine? If I don't trust myself, how can I expect anyone else to? We may never find the perfect answer, and that's okay. Maybe radical acceptance is understanding that we don't need every detail to move forward. Some things are, Some things aren't, and many things live in between. We keep learning. We stay flexible, we stay curious, but grounded. Because in a world of interpretations, maybe the only real truth is how open we're willing to be